What's up, Trader's Edge? It's Mark Sebastian, your only option, and this is the week that was. I'm going to cover what happened with non-farm payrolls, what's happening with NVIDIA, and what is going on with the overall markets, and we'll talk a little bit about the volatility index and commodities as well. So let's dig in. As you can see, it was a pretty nice week for the SPX. We had a couple of really strong days early in the week. Monday was one of them, another kind of an insane day, not as insane as last Friday, but another insane one where we're down and then we rally hard and managed to close the day nicely up. We had kind of a small up day on the 4th, big, strong day on the 5th, and then we kind of floundered about toward the end of the week. Why? Well, I think we got a lot of mixed information. Non-farm payrolls, the jobs number was good. The hourly wages were bad. The unemployment rate ticked up. There are some things to like and not like about that number. Initially, the market sold off on it, and then it got bought. And at one point, we were up about 20, and then by the middle of the day, we sold off again. What was driving some of this? Well, definitely NVIDIA moving up and down. We've seen a pretty decent increase in volatility, and the other one was GameStop. I don't know about you, but I sat and watched Roaring Kitty talk, and I regret that the time that took. I'm sure he's a perfectly nice gentleman, but I was expecting analysis, and what I got was feelings. I think that's part of the reason why GameStop sold off so bad was because he came on and really didn't have a lot to say. That's probably why it got smoked so hard. Plus, they pre-announced earnings, which caught a lot of people off guard. Qs, kind of a similar story. Again, look at these big candles, big kind of reversal candles from Friday and Monday. Kind of the exact same story. Again, kind of holding in place while the market figures out NVIDIA. The one that kind of had a bad week is the Dow Jones. Now, as you can see, it did not participate in the same way as the S&P 500 or the Qs on this rally. Basically ended the week, pretty darn close to flat, up marginally. What does that tell you? We continue to see money pouring into tech and out of old line names like 3M and J&J and Procter and things like that. So industrials are not doing great, while some of the tech names are doing great. NVIDIA, they split once after hours trading closes on Friday. When you see come in on Monday, NVIDIA will be 1/10 the size, so it'll be trading $120 and $120.44. Should be interesting. You'll see the the options trading at that rate as well. So all the strikes will drop by 1/10, and your contract sizes will increase as well. We did a whole thing on what happens to your option position earlier in the week. If you missed that video on stock splits, sign up for option research and join. All right, we had a couple of really nice trades this week. Aforementioned Triple M. I was long calls in Triple M leading into the really nice day. Triple M on Friday, we had long positions in DKNG. We kind of bought the bottom here. We had a really nice bear trade in housing that I closed on Friday. Really, really nice trade. And I'm riding a small position higher in Starbucks that we caught. All in all, pretty good week. My best trade was in Trading Desk. We did a pair trade where we shorted SPXU, which is the ultra short. So we basically went long the market via shorting SPXU, and we also shorted TLT against it as a pair. And TLT got smoked on Friday from non-farm payrolls because guess what? There's no rate coming. And SPXU initially was up really nicely. So we closed both of those trades, made about 50% on SPXU and 20% on TLT. When you make money on a pair trade and you win on both sides of it, you close. All right, now leading into next week, we do have a lot of big announcements that I think are really going to set the stage for bonds. I think bonds are going to be a big deal. I'm going to talk about those in a little more detail in my next video when we look at the week ahead. But just be aware, bonds are going to be the story for next week. Why? We got CPI, we got the Fed. All right, lastly, let's look at VIX. VIX futures term structure is pretty darn tight. The June future still has a week and 2 days, so call it 7 days of trading left, and it is trading just barely, only about 0.8 above the cash index. That tells me they're anticipating volatility staying low. I would argue that leading into that Federal Reserve meeting, there may be an opportunity to trade a long position in VIX. I'll talk again a little bit more about that. We did put on a sneaky smart trade in Trading Desk on VIX on Friday. All right, folks. Hey, if you want to meet me in person, meet Leisha in person, and a whole host of great guest speakers, Olivia Vaz, Noel Smith, Russell Rhodes, Mark Longo, Mike Tusaw. Join me in Chicago. You can click the link here to check out the event. It's going to be absolutely incredible. And if you want, give my team a call, shoot us an email, support@optionpit.com, 888-872-3301. If you tell them that you saw this video, they will give you a little discount. Just a gift from me to you, 888-872-3301. They'll give you a call back on Monday and get everything handled. All right, everybody, I am Mark Sebastian, your only option, and I'll see you soon. Have a good one.